This is Josiah Plays Elder Scrolls Online, the Dark Brotherhood DLC. We're here in the city of Anvil, which is part of the Gold Coast, which is the area of the Dark Brotherhood DLC. And there's a lot of stuff left for us to do here. We've also been stealing a lot of things and murdering a lot of people. That is how I roll. So this is the Mages Guild. Uh-oh, there's a book. What's this? Oh, he's a player. Oh, he's got quite an outfit on. Where's Kalmasir? You know what? I don't like the looks of this guy. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I can't murder him? Maybe I can now that he's on the move. Well, he just saw me. Look, buddy. Good night. Ah, these nostalgia feels, Saito, just as I murder a dude. Call them butt scratch breaks. Yeah, basically. Well, for me, it's mostly about going and getting more water, because I've run out of water. Because I drink a lot of water while I'm streaming. Because I talk a lot when I stream, so. This huge fishing lure looks far too large and ungainly to use. It's covered in beads, feathers, mirrors, and large steel hooks. See, this guy, if he didn't want to get killed, he shouldn't be walking around with 100 gold items on him. Just remembered a really cool thing about the Shivering Isles. How's it going, Iskafen, by the way? How you doing? Good to see ya. Shivering Isles. If any of the named NPCs die, a gravesite for them with a humorous epithet will appear in the new Sheoth graveyard. Oh, that's cool, actually. Yeah, I like that. Alright, well, it looks like we've got another book here. The Saga of Captain Wereshark, Part 5. That sounds like something... Well, it doesn't sound terribly relevant, though. Wait, Hard Scales? We've met Hard Scales. He's in the, Alright, fuck it, we'll read it. We'll read it. I don't want to sit right back next to that dead body, though. Somebody murdered somebody, and that shit ain't cool. I'm gonna sit over here. In a non-murder area. Just wake up thinking about playing some ESO. I think I'm going to hit level 50 today. I think I might hit level 17 today, but probably not. No XP for reading books, sadly. The Saga of Captain Wereshark, Part 5. The Pyandonia Expedition continued. It was only after the crew started Nope. Nope. Apparently I can't read. It was only after the crew finished dragging the boats ashore that it started. Irregular growling and snorting peppered with ear-splitting snaps of breaking wood, like a wild boar running on a bed of rotted timbers. It came from somewhere in the thick cluster of skinny trees that crept up on the white sand beach. Wait, the trees are creeping up? Any other captain would have had us back on the boats and out to the Pale Spirit before you could gather enough spit to fill a thimble. But the Wereshark's a different sort. He called us all to order on the white sand beach, his booming growl forming sailors up as pretty as a military procession. The first sailor to gut whatever beast made that teeth-grinding racket, the Wereshark proclaimed, would get his pick of plundered items from the expedition, as well as a Welwa steak dinner in the Wereshark's personal cabin. Hey, Splode, how you doing? Good to see you. Just like that, the crew went from worried to eager for battle and everything else. If you've never had Welwa steak, dear reader, know there's nothing better. The way Bagroga salts and cooks it, it tastes like beef and salted cheese and slides down your gullet like greased plantains. No man who sails with the wereshark can smell it without their mouth watering, and I'll admit, even my own stomach grumbled its scent. Bad news, buddy. Welwa steak is made of people. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. Tastes like beef? How would you know what beef tastes like? Who even eats beef? Fucking savages, right? Well, it's not beef, apparently. It's people. It's totally people. The wereshark broke us into groups. Hardscales would lead a party consisting of Bugnose, One-Eyed Bozzy, and 5 sailors from the Cliff Racer along the beach, in case the forest beasts ventured out to the sea, or there was habitation to be found and looted. Mighty Flicka would lead the tribe of Nord Axe Swingers, who signed on with us at the Starving Dog, east into the forest to kill or flush whatever was making that rhythmic growl, with Galena 2 scars along to scout. Never did I see a wood elf happier to see trees. The wereshark chose to lead the last group himself, that including his loyal first mate, yours truly, who is... oh, it doesn't say who wrote this. The Snowclaw twins, Fimy LaCroix, and the exiled high elf Naramo. We were to scout the rocky shoals to the south of our landing position and circle around to Hardscales' group. We were a smaller party than the rest, but I've never met a knife-ear better at making people explode than Naramo the Mad Mage. Oh, when they call him the Mad Mage, you gotta watch out. Hashtag I can't believe it's not beef. Exactly, Nox. The shoals were treacherous but empty, and we trekked for almost an hour, listening to that horrible growling before we came across a bunch of empty huts made out of sticks, mud, and leaves. No one was home, and there was nothing in the homes but giant eggshell fragments, but it confirmed the island was inhabited, or had been, until whatever was in that forest got hungry and came out on the beach. The growling came and went, teeth grinding as ever, but we'd heard no screaming or shouts of terror from the other parties. That meant whatever it was, Mighty Flicka hadn't found it yet. I almost pitied whatever was making the racket until it stepped out onto the beach and stared at us. A 4-legged lizard bull, twice as tall as Bugnose. The thing had green scales and, I swear by Mara's skirts, a glittering trident, shiny as one you'd see carried by some stuffy Altmer Queensguard on the streets of Oregon. Needless to say, no one objected when Naramo hit it in the face with a fireball. Sounds like we'll be reading other parts of this saga, and it will be so thrilling to find out what happens. It's time to go inside the Mage's Guild and probably steal some stuff. Oh fuck. I'm gonna have more books to read in here, aren't I? She's got some pretty cool looking armor. Bookshelf. Distance of Daedric Veneration. Do I care about this right now? No. We've already sang the Minotaur song to the tune of Oh Christmas Tree, and it was a fucking disaster. Remily Scene, the Magister.
Study and meditation, that's what the true mage craves. And this is the perfect guild hall for such activities, provided you can ignore the temptations of Anvil's more illicit entertainments.
She sounds like she's secretly really into those illicit entertainments. Well, listen, Remily Scene, I think you should be seen and not heard.
A little light reading always relaxes me after a long day of study. I just need to decide what to read next. Should I dive into the latest Narcissus Dren travelogue? Or perhaps I'll cuddle up with the new Inspector Vale mystery. Choices, choices.
I've read some of those.
We really need to get more organized. So many of our books have yet to be sorted and cataloged, and I hate to see perfectly good volumes stacked up like so much cordwood instead of being shelved for easy access. Perhaps I should hire an intern.
Hey, I know somebody that's looking for a job. Why can't I be like, yo, hire fucking Rainer? He'd love to fucking put some books on some shelves. Honestly, somebody's just being lazy. There's a shitload of empty shelf space here, and these books are just right here. It would literally take you 5 minutes to put these books that are stacked up on these shelves. Whatever the fuck you think you're doing, it's not so important that you couldn't take 5 fucking minutes and put... I mean, you've got these other people here too. And this, look how many employees this place has. Look at her, she's just standing around doing nothing. Yo, shelve some books, lady. I used to work in a library, and I wouldn't tolerate this kind of crap. We already read this.
At dinner with the provincial governor, I said, Fortunata, you need to rein in your pirates. And do you know what she said to me? She said, but Magus, my pirates are upstanding citizens of our fair city. Whatever do you mean? Which?
So she does not like Fortunata.
Consider this humble mage's guild hall to be a serene respite from the mean and angry streets of Anvil. You'd be surprised how few pirates care to peruse our collection of tomes and scrolls. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
Escaffin. Books, life matter. Nice.
I admit we're a bit obsessed with the written word, but can you blame us? Words convey knowledge, and knowledge provides power. In the end, isn't that what Magicka is all about?
No. Funny story, somebody that worked at my library that I worked at also had this kind of bizarre ass fucking shit on her face. Nope. So much nope. What about you? What's your you're just sitting here drinking out of a mug! Yo, books, on the shelves, quit dicking around.
When they built Varen's Wall, certain avenues were closed to us. But when one door shuts, another usually opens. These are interesting times in Anvil. Interesting times.
I know all about Varen's Wall. I read a book about it.
Rumor has it that the Order of the Hour will soon patrol the streets of Anvil with the same impunity they show in Kvatch. I can't see the provincial governor allowing that to happen, but what do I know of politics?
There's literally no way that fucking Fortunata would allow that to happen. She was just criticizing, what's his name? The Count of Kvatch for letting the Order of the Hour patrolling his streets. No chance she would let that happen.
A time existed when murders occurred in the shadows behind closed doors. But did you hear what happened in Kvatch? A man killed by an unknown assailant and left on display in the street. I tell you, it's enough to scare the tentacles off a netch.
Don't talk about your weird Vivardenfell dark elf shit.
A time existed when...
Oh, I can buy soul gems. Well, I don't need to because I have a ton of them, but... Nice to know. I could do some enchanting, but I'm not going to. Anything I can steal? No? Tell me about your situation, Jodist Windbite.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm the person who keeps stacking up all the books. I know it drives the Magister crazy, seeing all those books piled up like little towers. Have you been upstairs yet? I'm particularly proud of the mountain I built up there.
Okay, so now we find out the truth of the drama of the Mages Guild. She's stacking up the books on purpose. That's actually pretty hilarious.
Do you need to use one of my enchanting stations? Go ahead. I rent them by the hour. No, just pulling your pigtails. But if you want to buy some supplies, I wouldn't turn away your gold. Do you need... Don't tell anyone. But Do you need to use one of... Don't tell anyone.
And the enchanters actually sell all the basic runes, which is kind of cool, but they're not cheap, really. Like, if you needed to buy a bunch of them, you would be in a sad state of affairs. Alright. I'm still not seeing a lot of good stealables. Good stealables are kind of what... Alchemy? No, I don't want to do any alchemy. Oh cool, there's an Argonian here though. Plays in puddles. My name could be Murders in Puddles.
Alchemy isn't magic. Not exactly. But I suppose it's closer to magic than to, say, what they do over in the Fighters Guild. What do they do over there, I wonder? Anyway, feel free to use my equipment, if you need to mix up any potions, that is. I love a good fire. Not only can you use it to instigate all kinds of alchemical reactions, it's warm and cozy as all get out. Sometimes I just want to curl up on the warm stone and bask in all that wonderful heat.
Yeah, fires are rad.
Alchemy is... I love...
So, can buy some basic potions and poisons. Alright. Where can I steal stuff? Here we go. We're going upstairs. That's where I'm going to be able to steal some shit. Alright. This Mage's Guild is big.
Nothing.
Haven't I already read this? Yep, I have. Here we go. We can steal stuff. Yeah, like these thumbtacks. 40 gold in my pocket. Gold in my pocket. Field Guide to River Trolls. Already read it.
That's not helpful.
I don't want a lockpick. Bump. Cleric Arvina. What's this guy's deal?
RK watch over you, child.
Just a random priest of RK chilling in the Mages Guild?
RK watch over you, child. RK watch over
Alright, I get it.
And again.
Primate Before the Light. We've already read this one too. Book of Circles, Loridus Maximus. This is like, you know what this looks like to me? It looks like the Book of Five Rings by Miyamoto Musashi. I read that. I read it actually a few times when I was young. Found it very interesting. Yeah, these are the kind of maxims that exactly were in the Book of Five Rings.
That doesn't make sense.
By Frandar Hunding. Thus on Loreda's faithful ones do we consider these maxims of the Master. Train your opponent to make the wrong response. The worst action executed with vigor is superior to the best action executed timidly. A thrust is elegant and a cut is powerful, but sometimes the right action is a headbutt. The high guard is most suitable for feints and crossovers, but mind your nether limbs. Oh yeah, I gotta watch out for those nether limbs. Ow! Got a wound in my nether limb. What? What is your nether limb exactly? Is that your dick? Is he talking about your dick? Or... Your opponent's sword is not your enemy. Watch your opponent, not his sword. Perfection in the 8 basic cuts is critical, though you will never use them in battle. The closed line is not open.
Idiots.
Yep, this is the Book of Five Rings, basically. I learned some valuable shit from that book. Oh, hey now. Somebody wants me to have a safekeeping doll. This lumpy cloth dolly has a split in the seam where its previous owner kept small secret treasures from parents and bullies. And it smells of skooma. It's everything we find practically. The Lost Fort Filaria. What is this about? Is this relevant to the area? It is. It mentions Kvatch right there. Alright, I'll read this in a second. We have Gabrielle.
Well, that's discouraging.
She doesn't seem happy.
Oh, hello. Did you need a book? There certainly are an awful lot of them, aren't there? It's a wonder anyone finds anything in this guild. Oh, hello. Did you need a...
This is quite an impressive pile of books. That's like some Jenga shit. Alright, well this seems like a good reading room. I can sit down here and just... in the high chair. Hidden behind these books. And read a book myself. The Lost Fort Valeria. Legend has it that in the early days of Cyrodiil, in the wake of the Alessian doctrines, there were 3 lords that formed a regency council over the kingdom of Kvatch.
Really? Ugh.
The name of that king and 2 of the lords are lost to history. Lord Valeria's name, however, is whispered in the night as a cautionary tale about how far one would go to protect those they love. As a young man, Lord Valeria secretly, and to the shame of his family, fell in love with an elven scholar, wise in the ways of dark magic and necromancy. The Nenolata aliens swore fealty to the Empire, but their people were still an unwelcome sight in polite society. Together, they pored over lost secrets, hoping to find a way to be together always. They married in secret and enjoyed a few short years of happiness, which ended with an imperial decree. To hide his wife from the purge, Lord Valeria expanded his fortress into the underground tunnels beneath the structure. They enlarged the space with magic, the sweat of hired workers, and the help of a tribe of Minotaurs. Yay, Minotaurs getting back involved in this. It was to be a grand underground Why do I have a feeling this is going to be a dungeon that I'm going to go to? A grand underground complex to match those of his wife's alien ancestors, and equally as brutal. As each wing was completed, they secretly had the workers put to death. That's kind of a dick move. Some were buried, some had the life drawn out of them to extend the lives of Lord Valeria and his wife. You've been missing Minotaur lore. Yeah, I read a whole book about them, plus a song about them which I sung. As each wing was completed, they secretly... Of these, some were raised as undead guardians. After all, Lord Valeria could not allow rumors and secrets to get out, and dead guardians spread no tales. As the complex grew, so did Lord Valeria's family. He swore to do anything to protect his children, these elven children, from death or banishment at the hands of the Empire. It was during the birth of their 3rd child that Lady Valeria died. In mourning, his lordship erected a great brass tomb in the tunnels, sealing his love away and promising to do anything to protect her children from the religious zealots of the Empire. At this time, Lord Valeria delved deeper into the study of dark arts, formulating wicked magic fueled by a darkness from some far realm that consumed all things good and light. Yeah, that seems like a bad idea. He learned to channel the power and found it all but limitless. Lord Valeria edged closer and closer to madness after the death of his wife. After his wife died, he got into edging. Got it. After the death of his elven wife, couldn't he use this quote-unquote limitless power to bring his wife back? Come on, son.
What's that in there?
Though he could never explain his troubles to his peers in the outside world. To keep his elven family a secret, he continued to use disposable labor to expand their realm and give them new comforts. The children grew into adults, rarely seeing sunlight. Well into adulthood, his youngest son could not take his confinement any longer. He managed to escape, and did so easily and often. Inevitably, as these things happen, the son fell in love with a merchant's daughter. It sounds like it's not going to end well. Soon she was with child. The girl's family, horrified at the child's elven traits, forced the young woman to confess that her lover was Lord Valeria's son. Horrified at being discovered, Lord Valeria took his grandson and hid him with the rest of the family. The Empire was at his gate within days, with charges ranging from treason to giving aid to the enemy. For these crimes against the Empire, he had no defense. Look, in my opinion... Oh no, that's not entirely true. Never mind. For these crimes against the Empire, he had no defense. But he had prepared a response for this day. In his madness, Lord Valeria performed a dark ritual. If he could not be with his family, he would rather destroy everything he created, and the Imperial army along with it. The night came. The ritual concluded. It would take only one final gesture to consume the entire castle in eternal darkness. At the final moment, a hand fell upon his shoulder. His son was behind him, standing with the rest of the family. It was too late. The very shadows crawled like smoke from the ground, dissolving objects, walls, men, and mare. Some formed man-like shapes and attacked the besieging army from within. Others opened up like rifts, and the world fell inside them. When it was over, only Lord Valeria remained amid the freshly made ruins. As the legends say, he buried his children and grandchild on the surface, where he never allowed them to go. Then he retreated into the hole in the ground, sealing it behind him. For most great men, the walls and monuments survive far longer than their name. For Lord Valeria, the location of his fort is lost to time, but his name remains. I have a feeling we're gonna find this place. I have a feeling we're gonna find this place, or what remains of it. Then maybe we'll meet the ghost of his wife, or maybe he'll be there as some kind of lich and we'll kill him.
And again.
Alright, we're done here. We're done here. It's been fun. We're out of here, Mages Guild. Continue with your magery. Alright. Now then. Oh, should we kill this guy again? We've killed him twice. Kind of like a tradition at this point. Kind of a tradition.
I need...
Oh shit! Guard saw me. Guard saw me. Oh, I got away! I got away! Oh my god, I got spotted. There was a guard right there, I didn't see him. I got spotted and instantly got a bounty and a guard came after me. If he would have got me, I would have lost all my stolen stuff. And I would have been really sad. I gotta go get my loot though. There's an anvil guard. Shouldn't take any chances. Where is that fucker's body? No longer be attacked by the law.
Good people of Anvil, prepare to be amazed, astounded, and
All that means though is that they'll just try to arrest me and get me to pay them first. Which I can't let them do.
At our fire tamer, From the blistering summit of Ash Mountain, I bring you the volcano's favorite son, Torrid Toralon.
I forgot where that guy was. Keep an eye out for guards.
What? Toralon's
There's
mastery of
one.
the flame doesn't impress and astound you? Perhaps you want something...
Well, maybe there is no body. I can't remember where he was actually. Oh, he's not in this square. He's in this square over here. He was like right here. Let's see if I can get to where he died without getting caught up by guards. This is where shit gets tense. When you have a lot of good stuff on you and you have a bounty and you're still running around in town where the guards are. This is where it gets tense. This is where the justice system gets exciting. You have to be real careful that a guard isn't... See, there's one right there walking up toward me. If I hadn't spotted him and I would have just gone running down that way, he would have got me. Okay. Look, there's my corpse. There's my loot. Any guards?
Whatever you're doing over there, stop it! What did you steal? Bring it back, you fiend!
They saw me loot the body. I need to stay away from guards. Oh, a thieves' trove. Sweet. East March treasure map. There's a guard. Well, at this point, killed Honrid the Magnificent with Blade of Woe for 25,974 damage. I mean, it kind of wasn't worth it because I just got a 240 gold bounty and I only got a 40 gold item off of him. But I guess I could go to the sanctuary and pay that shit off. Good night, Saito. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. Oh god, there's a guard right there. There is a thing, reduces your bounties. You could get it 4 times for up to 40% discount on paying your own bounty, which is pretty rad. I kind of want all this stuff in Legitimate except for maybe Locksmith. Although, forcing locks would be helpful. You only had a brief window to open a locked thing. Alright, so what's the plan? I want to continue exploring the rest of the places in the town. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more buildings over here that I haven't been to. So I'm gonna need to go pay off my bounty, basically. If I don't pay off my bounty, this is gonna be too crazy. Okay. Please let me go. Please let me jump over. Okay, thanks. Runestone. Honestly, fuck you. What just happened? It dodged, taking no damage? Didn't dodge that time. I know, it was a bit of a dick move. High iron ore. This is like normal iron, but it just got so fucking baked. There's a Minotaur Shaman. I don't want to fight one of those because, frankly, they're badasses. Don't turn around and see me. Don't turn around and see me. Don't turn around and see me. Coming after me? No, he's not. Okay. Alright, cool. We made it. We made it to the Outlaws' Refuge. I think that's how you say it, Josiah. You don't know. Could be Refuge. Not Refuge. I refuse to believe that you say it Refuge. Isn't it kind of cooler that way, though? Like, instead of saying refuge, you could say refuge. Refuge. Doesn't that sound cool? No, it doesn't sound cool. I think it sounds cool. I'm gonna keep saying it that way. Heavy sigh. Anyway, so we made it to the refuge. I don't always agree with myself. That's how it rolls with me. Alright. Here's the fence. Can we sell you anything?
I'm not
10:30.
used to being ashore.
Look! It's not midnight. It must have been 10 o'clock that it reset. Because it's a brand new day. I can sell all my stuff. Well, I don't know if I can sell all of it, but I can sell a lot of it. Wait, cancel. Right now I have 2837 gold. And my legerdemain went up. Went from 2837 to 6236. So I made 3,400, like 3,400 gold from selling that stuff. And then I could launder these things. And now I'm clean. I don't have any more stolen stuff on me, so I don't give a shit if the guards catch me. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Do I have anything to sell to you?
Come.
No? I don't. I have a couple things to stick in the bank, though. Well, I don't have to do that right now. Kind of a long run over there to the bank. Yay! I'm finally free of stolen contraband on me now after It's been like days, basically, since I've been clean of stolen contraband. Now I can go wherever I want, because if the guards catch me, alright, I'll pay the bounty. If they don't catch me, bounty goes down. Either way, it's fine. Now, if I keep stealing stuff, though, I'm going to end up right back in the same situation. Maybe I should have paid the bounty. Maybe I should just go talk to a guard right now and let the guard take the bounty from me so that I'll be... Because I don't want to start stealing stuff and then have to worry about the guards and everything and lose the stuff I've stolen. So maybe if I just let them... I could just go to that guard right there. I think I will. I think I'm just gonna let him take the bounty from me. Hey, buddy!
Don't take another... Halt, you vile offender. As much as this depresses me, I must uphold the letter of the law. It's just a matter of time, but you'll be back.
Wait. No more bounty. I feel like pushing my luck. Where is that little fucker that I murdered last time? Oh, no, let's not. Let's not get ridiculous. I've murdered way too many people already. Is there an achievement for even more murder? Kill 100? Looks like 100 is the... 100 safe boxes. I've got 26 out of 100. Spend 1,000 gold to launder items. I've got 412 out of 1,000. Earn 100,000 gold by selling stolen items to a fence. I've earned almost 30,000 gold out of stolen items. That's actually pretty good. Pick locks, unlock doors. I got 14 out of 50. Successfully escape the guards after choosing flee twice out of 100 times. Pickpocket 100 citizens. I pickpocketed 18. Kill livestock animals. I've killed 0, because what kind of an asshole kills livestock animals? Pay a total of 100,000 to the fence or the guards to clear your record. I've paid 23 out of 100,000 to the fence. 235. So, not even close. What? Are you seeing this, Nox? Why would they have an achievement like this? Ground beef. Kill a livestock cow, bull, or ox. That's a horrible thing. No one would ever do that. Anyone who has that achievement is not my friend.
You'd better be worth my time.
Make a one-time transaction of 1,000 gold worth of bounty. Killing a lot of stuff. Having an article of stolen clothing that you're wearing repossessed by the guard. Have stolen clothing from all your armor slots repossessed at the same time by guard. This would require some serious work. Okay, so here I don't have to worry about the guards for a minute. I've already explored this whole area. Now I've just got this area, so let's see. Let's start over here. Before I go in a place, I like to go all around the outside of it. Just in case there's stuff hidden back here, which sometimes there is. doesn't appear to be one of those times, but sometimes, damn it. Valtonia's house. Oh, in we go. We're breaking in a place. Now, am I going to get spotted by a patrolling guard as I do this? Is the question. Like, what is that guy going to do? Alright, they're walking away. I think I'm clear. I'm in. There's Faltonia Laris. Let's just check and see if she'll talk to me.
Do not add to my problems.
Okay. Better chance. Quick guide to river trolls. Come on, she's not that good at detecting. This is why we can't have nice things, lady.
Get out, you trespasser.
Ooh, she had a whittled cat head. Her life is worth 100 gold. Knob of wood whittled into the shape of a cat's head. I can steal whatever I want without getting hated on. Junk. Man, she's not exactly got a lot of loot containers in her house, does she? I'm disappointed. When I murder somebody, I expect them to have some stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's just common decency. Don't leave your murderer empty-handed. Just common decency. Alright. I think if I was an Anvil Guard, I'd arrest anybody I saw running around crouched like this.
What?
No one's around. That's what. Imitation elf ears. These imitation high elf ears would sell well as part of a disguise. Wow, fake ears, huh? There's some people. I can't. Rosamond. Evil Guard. Gotta have that. What do we have here? Senna's house. Okay, in we go. Make sure nobody's gonna walk up and...
Good people of Anvil, prepare
Looks
to be
safe.
amazed, astounded, and above all, entertained. The
No.
naughty myriad players have arrived. Gaze in wonder at our fiat.
Senna Tustin. I have a feeling I know how this is gonna go down, but go try to talk to her first. Nope.
I'm going to
Okay.
enjoy it when the guards throw you out.
That's not gonna happen because... Handle business here. Can't Blade of Woe from up here. Such brutal murders too. All she had was a lockpick. But she has a lockbox, so there's gonna be something good in here. Souvenir Imperial heater. I'll take it. And a trunk with them. She has a lot of containers in this house, though, compared to that last house I was in. They should have provided more. You're absolutely right, Blood. You're absolutely right. Pottery. Waddler's sack. Variety of tightly wrapped bandages stored in a small leather pouch. Oh, really? We already read Order of the Hour. Okay, that's it. We got a few things out of here. Not bad. So these are the entertainers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Anybody else watching? Nope. Guard's Bone Sand Shaker. A small bone box with pierced lid for sanding finished documents. Carved with images of Imga. Whatever that is. I feel like my character's like Jack the fucking Ripper at this point. With the amount of people that I've just casually murdered. In cold blood in the streets. It is a little bit fucked up. Godara's house, here we go. More housebreaking. Actually, hold on. Let's make sure no guards are walking this way. Okay, we should be good. It's a Khajiit. Hey, buddy. No? Okay. Achievement unlocked, Anvil murder spree. I don't want that. What is that achievement? Murder 20 innocents in the Gold Coast city of Anvil. Oh, is there a murder achievement for each city? Dude, they want you to murder people. The developers of this game want you... Ooh, a picnic set. To murder people. Alien House Idol. They do. Frog training pamphlet. Air figurine. Alright, we're done here. Another successful murder and theft of a house. That's 3. This big building. That's not a house. This is not a house. Oh, I say house. It was an house to us. Poor Yorkshireman skit for my Python. Gold. Oh, the Gold Coast Trading Company. They're gonna have some good shit. You put signs like that up, you might as well just be putting up signs that say, "Come rob us." Alright, cool. So what I'm gonna do is, end this episode here, but don't worry. Don't worry, I'm not done playing. If you're watching the stream, keep watching, because I will be continuing to play. If you're watching on YouTube, this episode's now over, but the next episode should be available for you to watch. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays The Elder Scrolls Online Dark Brotherhood DLC.